Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, I wasn't gonna do a video over this. I was really thinking about not doing it, honestly, but I wanted to because it's something that I wanted to talk about. It is a sad situation, but, you know, it is what it is. So, all of you who don't know, the singer Neo, he used to be involved with a woman named Monyetta Shaw. And I believe that they were engaged at one point in time to be married. Now, they had 2 children together, and I'm going to put a really heavy alleged on this so nobody can say I'm just pulling information out of thin air. Allegedly, some years ago, when they were involved and she had 2 children for him, he had decided he didn't want any more children. And I don't believe that's what she wanted. I do believe she wanted to have more children with him because she loved him and she wanted a long-term relationship with him. But because she loved him and she didn't want the relationship to be about her and what she wanted, because that's what people do when they're in love. They think about other people and what they want and sometimes put those before what they want. She decided, since he doesn't want any more kids, she was going to get her tubes. I can't remember if it was tied or burned, one of the two. Basically something that's not reversible. And she went through with it. And after the fact, and if I also remember correctly, he said that he was going to get a vasectomy. Excuse me. That's what men get. The men get vasectomies. But he did not, allegedly. Then, months before their wedding, after he proposed and she said yes, they went bad, and he ended up breaking it off her, and he ended up getting into a relationship sometime later with Crystal Renee, who he then went on to have children with. And so, a lot of women who have children, who love children, who value relationships and marriage, I know they took that personally because it's a serious blow to the gut to see a woman, who's saying, and she told her side of the story just like he did, to see her say that she wanted children, she wanted a relationship with this guy, and alleged, and she got her tubes burned or tied because he said he didn't want any more children, only to find out that it wasn't that he didn't want any more children, it was that he didn't want any more children with her. That was a blow to the gut. And I know that it broke her. And she was saying that she was brokenhearted. Anybody would have been brokenhearted in that situation. So it was a very sad situation. And so the takeaway, I feel like, I don't feel like a lot that could have been done. Because a lot of people would say, oh, well, she should have tried to see his intentions beforehand or whatever. But who would really do that sometimes? Like, sometimes people, they wave red flags like you wouldn't believe. And it's easy to see them. They might as well come with a warning label. But some people, they don't show their true colors until you've already gotten so deeply involved with them. Now, like I said, sometimes there are ways to combat that. And then sometimes there isn't. Because even if you do everything right, some people, like I said, they still wait until you're already so deeply involved with them to show you their true colors. And so I really think she got the short end of the stick. And a lot of people are comparing this situation, allegedly, to the stereotypical kind of situation where he ended up leaving this woman after doing this to her, allegedly, and going to another woman who thought that she was going to be treated better because reasons that we all know, but then discovering that she had the same man, basically. And so Crystal Renee put out this, post, calling him out for things that he's done and all that kind of stuff. And so, like I said, a lot of women are like, ma'am, what did you expect? Like, I'm sure you knew what kind of man that he was before you got with him. I'm not saying that she deserved it or anything like that. Although some women, they make bad decisions, and then those consequences they have to reap, and they want everybody to boo-hoo, with them. And, it sucks that, as she, what she was saying in the post, that she alleged that happened to her, that he did to her. Although, lessons learned. Let's just put it that way. Lessons learned and lessons learned. But anyways, So that's just my take on it all. My short take from what I can understand from the situation. And I do remember when this stuff was like coming out and all that kind of stuff. And when they had got together and like people were reposting the things that Monyetta had said and what he had said, basically kind of gaslighting her and kind of like, downplaying her side of the story. And of course, people believed him at the time. And the colorist remarks that his, wife, Crystal Renee, made concerning their children, which just promotes, like I said, more colorism and the divide between, black people just getting wider and wider because of these things. But anyways, like I said, that's just my take on it all. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below.